think they came out. They were really focused, really businesslike, and to the fact I was like wondering if they were okay before the game. They seemed very reserved, and I was thinking to myself, boy, I hope they're not putting too much pressure on themselves. You know, there was a different feel out of those two. Ray was barely talking, and Chris usually talks a lot to me, and she didn't have a lot to say, but now I understand. They put their hard hat on. They were ready to show off a little bit, and I was happy to see it. Krystal's been shooting lights out in practice, ridiculous. So the fact that she's 5 or 6 from the 3 doesn't surprise us at all, because she's been breaking records in all of our shooting drills this preseason. But it's never the same until it's live action. So all her hard work, I think, paid off tonight. And then, you know, I've talked to you about our freshmen, and we do love them. I mean, they're exciting, and they're fun, and they're competitive, and they're emotional, and you know, they're streaky, and they're all those things. So we're going to live and die by them. But boy, I thought they did a great job for us tonight. So I'm pleased. We got to battle on the boards a lot more, and I think we should get to the free throw line more and get more points off of free throws if we're going to be able to really work the system through the year. But you know, that's a great debut for this team with a lot of answers to questions that I'm sure we had coming in.
Krystal, talk about that. Coach says you've been breaking records in shooting in practice. Talk about your shooting stroke and how confident you feel this year.
I feel great. My teammates are always telling me, you know, the next shot's going in. They always give me confidence. My position coach, she's telling me, man, this is the best you ever shot the 4 years you've been here. I mean, that's great to hear as a player. And tonight my teammates just found me in, you know, good spots, and I was ready to knock them down.
Coach, I know you touched on it earlier in the week. Any way you can get stops, you'll take them. It might not be the rebounding edge this year. 17 steals, even though pretty slight, just 6 boards there and the difference rebounds. How happy with that were you tonight as far as you know, getting those turnovers?
Well, and I really think something's wrong here, because Mariah Brown, I think she had 4 steals before, but I thought she started off the game and really broke to the ball and had some amazing defensive plays to start the game. So I'm thinking, as I watch this, I think we're even going to have more than 17, which is going to make me happy. You know, I thought they did a nice job of breaking to the ball. Their timing, you know, we sat in the zone a lot. Our numbers were down, and so we were playing a little conservative and then just playing the ball a lot. And you get the ball watch and break on the ball, and you know, that's what we're going to do. So I thought it really showed up. But Mariah and Jazz, their interior defense freed us up a lot. They were handling the post by themselves, and so we could take some chances on the perimeter. So I thought that they anchored us tonight. Jazz, I mean, what a great homecoming for Jazz too. I know she had blocks. I had her at 6, so I don't know where that is, but you know, I thought she was all over the place.
Katie, how much do you take from ball movement in game 1? I mean, how much when you have long stretches when you're moving it really well? Yeah. And it's you against somebody who doesn't know your plays for the first time.
Yeah.
That's gotta mean something.
Yeah, and when we weren't successful, and this is a great day as a coach, because that you could see the kids nodding their heads. I'm like, well, if we kept it sided and we didn't reverse it a couple of times, we weren't getting the same looks, and they knew it at halftime. You know, we go in and they ride up on the board. They knew the ball movement. They knew we missed some points at the rim, but when we got a little bit more aggressive early, so we attacked the middle of the floor a little bit more. I thought we shared the ball and dispersed really nice. We wanted to make the defense go east-west a little bit more, and as soon as we got them moving east-west, I thought it opened up the game. There was that segment, the second from the first meet is from 16 to 12. I think we had a 17 to 3, and we keep segments, so we won all the segments, but we won that second one of the second half 17 to 3. That's pretty amazing, and that was all ball movement.
Jessica, this is your first game. Talk about how did it feel? Was it what you thought it would be like, or?
I mean, before the game, I'm sitting there I told the coaches I was behind you all during this time last year, just in the stands. So yeah, I mean, I was surprised I wasn't as nervous. I think that has a lot to do with our coaching staff and our players. Like, we're so close in chemistry, and we know that everybody has to step up at one time. So coming out, I wasn't as nervous as I thought I was going to be. So.
What was your first bucket of your career?
A 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking right up at your mama. She got that smile on us. She got the smile on us.
How long have you been wanting to come here? Like, when did you know you wanted to be here?
Probably like my 7th grade, 8th grade year. I knew I wanted to be a game.
So this is a long time coming for you.
Definitely.
Is Lamar here watching?
Nah, he's not. I think they might have a game today.
Okay, when you talk about defenses going east-west, how much will the corner 3, do you think, be something you guys use?
It's huge. You know, when you don't have, I mean, obviously, the system's completely different from last year. I thought Pepper and Stroh did a great job in the paint, and they did high-lows and all that, and you didn't see many high-lows tonight at all. we're going to have a single post, and the biggest discrepancy I think is if we move the ball, we'll actually get some more offensive rebounds. That's a little bit. I was disappointed in that. I thought we'd get more of those long. They talked about Saray McGuire's rebound radius, Keon Hayes' rebound radius, the fact that they can get in the air and go get a ball. That's our strength. So we're going to play, 20, 25 feet away from the basket with 4 of our players, but we have to stunt in there and go get some of those rebounds, and for us to be successful. So a little bit more of that's coming as we grow with this new system.
Krystal, you're a senior now. Can you talk about what did you see in Jessica today, and you remember your first game, and sort of what advice did you give her? What did you see in her?
I just told her to go out there and play. I know it's from high school to college, it's a big transition, but I said, it's a high school game. You scored then, and just go out there and play your game. There's nothing to be nervous about. I was nervous my first game, but I'm glad she wasn't nervous at all, and she stepped up. She really did.
Any more questions, guys?
Where's